Happy April Fool's Day. I'm glad to announce that Data Live seemingly is confirmed for mid-August. I only say seemingly because it's April Fool's, and when people heard that, they thought right away this was some kind of joke. Whether that it was confirmed, whether that it is confirmed for mid-August, all of that. Everybody was just kind of iffy because of the day. I hate April Fool's Day because you have things like this where Pizza Hut sends out an email of like a sweet looking pizza personal pan chicken sandwich, and it's just fake. It's not real. I don't even think they put right here. It says there's 8 boneless wings in there. I don't think they actually put 8 boneless wings inside of that. That's probably like 6 at best, I think. I do miss a personal pan pizza. Is anybody old enough to remember how they gave you free pizzas for reading at school, reading a book? Yeah, that was the days. Anyways, so what I want to talk about is what's happening with the Data Live booster boxes then. So back in my past video, I said that Data Live booster box in the short term, because of what was happening, would probably, I think, hover around 115. You're probably getting a sweet deal at 90 to 100. That was with the thought that this is going to be June to July. June to July is when we would see the reprint of Data Live, but now it's confirmed for mid-August. And I know how it is in the card world, right? Like, no matter what, like Pokemon, Magic, if there's a delay, especially for a reprint, in the short term, people get a little bit antsy. So 90 to 100, nice price. 115, I thought would be good, but as of today, I've seen 90 to 100 get scooped up within an hour or two. I've seen 110 disappear. I've watched 120 go, and right now we're sitting here at 124. So as the news of this reprint happens, it kind of makes me wonder if there's going to be a bunch of people just putting out their product that they have sitting, I guess, in storage, or the fun part is there is no more. I feel like there is some, but it would only make sense that if reprint is coming, that people would start getting rid of their stuff. But it also makes sense that people would buy it, right? Because people want to play it. There are leagues coming up, tournaments. So, you know, as people get more vaccinations, I would imagine there's more people going outside and hitting up their stores and playing. So I think these prices are here to stay, unless, again, there's some guy with just millions of boxes that just is going to start dumping them on the open market. We'll find out. So it'll be interesting to see. Also, if you're looking for boxes, you might want to try here, right? Here, they got 8, and they got trial decks. So there you go. That's my little bit of advice for you. Anyways, so what's going to happen next is we're going to get into a point where people start realizing, like I said, that trial decks are not going to be reprinted. Confirmed, not reprinted. So don't expect trial decks to show up and you're going to be able to get that Toka card. If you need that Toka card, you need to buy it soon. I don't want to say, you know, I don't know. I don't know how many people have boxes of these things or piles of cards. I have no freaking idea. But what I do know is you need this card. You need at least 2 of these cards, which means you either need to buy a trial deck or singles. And I've been watching this all day. So trial decks haven't really moved. And there's a good reason why they haven't moved. One is because you can't trust that. And I'm not saying any of these people are untrustworthy. Not saying that at all. What I am saying is because, again, we know how you can map a trial display box, right? So, you know, there's going to be possibly an SP in there, and there's going to be other shiny cards in there. Once you pull that, the other decks are dead. So you don't know if they just had 1 for spare, 2 for spare, or these are just pretty much just nothing in there. So obviously I would imagine that this is why these are sitting here, and you can see the price, right? So $49, and this was earlier today. But when you think about it, let me go over here to this Toka card. So right now you can pick up this Toka card for $30. 31 with shipping, right? You can pick it up for $31. And what that really means is right now that price of the cards that you would need two of them would be less than the trial deck. But should this one disappear, you're going to start getting to a point where you're like, $40 for these two cards, or I could just buy myself a new trial deck. Or if all three of these disappear, you're down to this one, and that's $60, which means I might as well just buy a trial deck, right? Again, there could be somebody that comes out there and dumps a whole lot of these cards or trial decks out there, but we're gonna get into a spot where you're gonna pick up singles until they're no longer affordable, and then you might as well just buy a trial deck. But to me, that's what that means is eventually these trial decks are going to become super rare. At the same time, we already see the Toka inside of that trial deck just doing nothing but going up in value. Because again, people realize it's not going down anytime soon. So, I mean, you could tell. So again, not trying to pick on people, but we can see there's a shop here that realized this and upped their prices. Right, so you can see that right there. And again, like I said, people are going to start realizing this, and they're going to start investing it. People are either going to buy it because they need it, or we're going to have just a whole lot of people come out of nowhere and dump it all. But I think this is just really fun for me to see it, like Weiss actually get some sort of investment going on, just like a whole lot of more activity in the financial aspect of it. When you look at Madoka from the last release, not really much happened from it. Yeah, Felicia's hanging out there. Not really much. Nothing interesting really happened. So I doubt this is going to continue again when we get to the next Madoka or Real Fury, or, it's going to be neat to see what happens with Kaguya. A really strong set, but no signed cards. So what do you think happens? Plus, now that we have a Date Live reprint, how much money does that take out of players' hands? And how much the stores actually store? Because, somebody may see this as a chance to stock up on cards or boxes of Date Live. But when you think about how many people would have had a second chance to buy this, is there really anybody else to sell this to in the short term? You're going to have your money tied up for just a bit longer than what you think, I believe. So I feel like after this reprint, there's going to be some people regretting buying as much as they are on the reprint. But that's just me. And again, more fun for us in the future to see what happens. Anyways, I hope you had a fun April Fool's Day. And go make yourself some personal pan chicken sandwich.